What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more ska. We're returning to the 1996 Green album by Skankin Pickle, and as promised, we're jumping back to the opening tune, Gas in My Car, which is funny. Over the years, my understanding of what the lyrics are saying has evolved a bit. When I first heard it, I keyed in on some of the lines that are about just kind of getting away for a weekend and just, going with someone who maybe you're involved with in a way that isn't public to others, not necessarily as an affair, though I think some of the lines can be read that way, but more just like, we share the same musical taste and everyone else is kind of crazy. Let's just go drive. Let's just go sing along as we drive in a car and have fun and, sort of enjoy our own world for a couple days. Then we'll come back on Monday and, we'll try to explain where we were and what we were doing. But when you look at the lyrics a bit more closely, it sounds like there's a foul play afoot, meaning there's apparently someone in the trunk of the car who's not singing along. There is a police car that might pull them over at some point, and the narrator is saying, like, okay, let's just make sure that we don't look suspicious, so when we answer, this officer, we're gonna, sound like we're normal and we have nothing going on. And then the lines about Monday morning they're going to be asking questions, Monday morning we're going to have to answer questions, so let's get our story straight, let's give each other an alibi. Suddenly they take on a more serious, literal, and darker tone. So yeah, when I first heard it, I thought it was basically about putting some gas in your car and just going on an excursion without really having a destination, just enjoying someone else's company as distinct from all the other people in your life, maybe even other friends. But then, as I said, I heard it a few more times, heard it over the years, and I was like, wait, it sounds like maybe they've murdered someone and put him in the trunk and they're trying to play it cool, like, if they get pulled over, that no, nothing's going on, we're just driving around, that's all there is. So yeah, I feel like there's a bit of a dark narrative afoot, even if I don't know, if this is actually meant to be that or if it's being a bit tongue-in-cheek. So either way, let's give it a listen. This is Skankin Pickle, the track is Gas in My Car, and it's the first tune on their 1996 Green album.
Okay, here we go, into lunges.
Now I put some gas in my car and I'm ready to go. We'll go south for a while, doesn't matter where we go. You think we might get away with it, I think we might get away with it, but how? Oh, I got to know how. Monday morning I'll be asking questions, Monday morning we'll have to answer questions. So let's get our story straight, so let's tie up all these loose ends. And I'll give you an alibi, you'll give me an alibi too. We live together forever and I won't live. We live together like we always wanted to do. Radio's playing out the all that it works to that song. There's a man in the trunk and I don't think he's singing along. You think we might get away with it, I think we might get away with it, but how? Oh, I got to know how. Monday morning I'll be asking questions, Monday morning we'll have to answer questions. So let's get our story straight, so let's tie up all these loose ends. And I'll give you an alibi, you'll give me an alibi too. We live together forever and I won't live. We live together like we always wanted to do. I see the red lights on top of that black and white car. The next position's cause I think we got a fool so far. You think we might get away with it, I think we might get away with it, but how? Oh, I got to know how. Monday morning I'll be asking questions, Monday morning we'll have to answer questions. So let's get our story straight, let's tie up all these loose ends. And I'll give you an alibi, you'll give me an alibi too. We live together forever in our own place, we live together like we always wanted to do.
forgot about that opening bit, which presumably is sampled from some workout video. Okay, here we go, into lunges. Very funny, which of course, you know, people who skank very energetically, I feel like there is a bit of lunging involved. Nevertheless, again, some of the lines, even recalling the lyrics at the opening of the video, I was forgetting the idea about we're going to go live in a place, like our own place, and we'll be together like we always wanted to. So I think there is a suggestion of a connection, a relationship that was not allowed to be, and maybe the guy in the trunk is the person who was preventing that, but now they've maybe committed the crime, they can't go back, and their idea is maybe we're going to go dump this body somewhere and then we'll come back Monday and play it cool like we don't know anything about it. So we got to get our story straight. I'll give you an alibi, you'll give me one too. Even if that car with the black and white pulls us over, we'll just play it cool and it's all good. So again, when I first heard it, the idea of like singing along to the radio in the car and just going on a cruise, my friends and I would do that when I was a teenager and like in my early 20s. Sometimes we'd just go like up to LA or some other places, just, you know, looking for shows or going to record shops, and we wouldn't even really have a plan. It was like, let's just go up to Melrose and see what we can find. You know, we'll go walk around the shops and record stores, and sometimes, you know, you'd see a flyer, oh, like party tonight, go to this checkpoint, and then you go to the party. Or we'd see like a marquee, like, you know, these bands playing tonight, and we'd end up going to a show. So it felt like it was kind of in that vibe. And then, as I said, I heard it a few more times, like, wait a minute, like, who's the guy in the trunk? And maybe this idea about an alibi isn't like, I'm a young person who still technically is supposed to be going to school, and, you know, maybe there's expectations from my parents about what I should be doing on the weekend. Maybe it's more serious, you know, maybe there's some foul play afoot. So, yeah, I do enjoy the cheekiness of the song. I think the next track on the album is a Devo cover, The Gates of Steel, so I'll look forward to that, and I'll try to do it in conjunction. I don't know if Han Solo will see this, but a good friend of the channel, Han Solo, shared a Devo music video with me a while back, and I have it, you know, in the to-do folder, and perhaps it would be good to mix. And in fact, I think he shared some audio material too, so at some point I'll begin a proper audio journey through Devo. But for the time being, when I do the cover here from Skankin Pickle, I'll do a reaction, excuse me, to the Devo video that Han Solo shared. Before I die anymore and before my voice just completely craps out, I will end the video. Do let me know what you think of the cover, or not the cover is still coming. Do let me know what you think of this song, and I will see you next time. Peace.